Hi there team, this is a quick video on self-talk, what it is and how you can use it to benefit your skill learning program. So what is self-talk? Self-talk is an internal monologue inside your head, so it's what you're saying to yourself internally, and sometimes you do that without thinking. Sometimes those thoughts can be negative, sometimes they can be very, very positive. So um, what we're going to talk about is how you can utilize self-talk in order to benefit your performance. So sometimes you might feel like you need more confidence. Sometimes you may need to concentrate more on what you're doing. Sometimes you may want to use self-talk to meet your goals. And definitely you want to perform at your best all the time. And when you're not, it can be very, very frustrating. So self-talk can really help provide you with a focus to enable you to perform to your best. So how should we use self-talk? So you never say never say a negative statement. So for example, if you were to say, don't think of a red rose, the first thought that pops into your head is a red rose. So if you're stepping up to take a penalty, you wouldn't say to yourself, please don't miss, don't, because inevitably the ball could fly over the top of the net. So always try to turn a negative to a positive, and make sure you keep your self-talk short and to the point. So there are different types of self-talk, and they're used for different reasons. First of all is a technical cue. So it's a word or a short phrase that can help you focus on a technical point in your skill. So a classic one is in golf would be keep your head down. An action word, so that would be when you're trying to do something explosive, you might want to say drive up or explode, and that really helps to lift your performance. And the third one is a focus statement. So obviously you'd like to, it allows you to have more focus when you're performing the skill or when you're trying to learn the skill. So in performing the 100-meter sprint, obviously there would be some focus statements that were going on to allow you to really focus on the gun and get a good start. So what do you do and when do we use self-talk? So you may want to say something small as part of a pre-skill routine. So as you're lining up the ball, you might want to do a technical cue, for example. As a pre-match build-up, you might want to be going through the things you're going to do during a game, or trying to pump yourself up to lift your arousal levels. Or you can use self-talk as it happens, as you're firing that shot put out, or any other kind of explosive skill. You can be using self-talk as the skill happens. So how are these used? You know, we've got technical cue, action word, and focus statement. They're all different types of self-talk, but what they do is psychological. For example, a technical cue might help with concentration. An action word might increase your arousal levels. A focus statement could increase concentration. So what I'd like you to do is do this little activity where you state two psychological methods that help with it, that technical cue help, two psychological methods that an action word may help, and two psychological methods that a focus statement might help. Now during your assignments, well, it's really important that you don't say things like, in this session I'm going to work on my concentration. You need to say how you're going to focus on your concentration. So for example, self-talk, a certain type of self-talk may help with your concentration, or visualization might help with your concentration. So it's really important to make that link, that self-talk, psychological self-talk does help a psychological method. Skill learning. Talk to you soon.